Hey everyone, I'm Attilio, and I am the Cast Iron Chef. I've been a chef for 35 years. It wasn't until I started cooking in cast iron that I found my passion. There's more to cast iron than campfires and steaks. I have so many recipes and techniques that I'm excited to share with you. I'm going to show you the right techniques to make cast iron your new favorite. You'll be amazed how good it is. Let me take you to my kitchen and I'll show you how. Today, I'm setting up a picnic with my friends. So today we're gonna make some epic cast iron grilled cheeses with different styles. Throw away your Teflon pans because I'm gonna show you how to make grilled cheese in a cast iron pan. It brings things to another level. To go along with that, I'm gonna make a delicious cast iron spicy chicken soup. Add a little cast iron magic to this. After you see it all come together and the way I finish it off, you're gonna say, wow, I see what he's talking about. It's like going the extra cast iron mile. Come on to the kitchen and I'll show you how. And I'm so excited to share this with my family and friends.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you. Call 800-884-9325. That's 800-884-9325. Call now.
Have you been fired from your job? Do you now need affordable family health insurance? Want coverage as fast as tomorrow? We have it. Affordable family health insurance with no long-term commitments and flexible payments. Medical bills can add up overnight. Could you afford that right now? Now is the time to get the health insurance benefits you need at an affordable fixed monthly cost. Call now to lock in your low monthly rate.
We are developing a crust. Throw away your Teflon pans because I'm gonna show you how to make grilled cheese in a cast iron pan. I like to use a nice rustic Italian bread. And we're gonna make a simple 3-cheese version. Shredded fontina, a little bit of cheddar. You can use white cheddar, anything you want. Fresh. This is fresh mozzarella loaf, okay? Now, the key, butter, is the key. Not oil, butter. And the sound of the sizzle. You also need a weight. Cast iron also works as a beautiful weight. Grilled cheese takes time to develop that crust. You do not want to have it too hot. We're not looking to scorch the bread. We are developing a crust. Just like a steak, we are developing a crust on the bread. You want to hear a sizzle, but not a scorch. Once we build the crust on this, we're going to put it in the oven to finish it off. to really get the cheese melted all the way inside. You can tell I get so excited because it's something so simple, but yet when it's done properly, it's really on another level. And that's what cast iron does. It brings things to another level. It's like going the extra cast iron mile. So we did 3 cheeses: shredded fontina, yellow cheddar, and a fresh mozzarella. Now we're ready for the flip. Wow, look at that golden brown color there. You can hear that crunchy crust over here. Temperature control is so key. We have just a little light sizzle going on. This isn't the type of grilled cheese Mama used to make in the Teflon pan because it was easy and it didn't stick. This is elevated grilled cheese. Okay, let's see, what do we have here now? Beautiful, look at that color. So now we're gonna just put this in the oven. So grilled cheese allows you to be creative and play with your food. Not play, but play. Like, be creative, try different flavors. We have another one here. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna use fresh mozzarella, okay? Also, I'm gonna put a little bit of pesto. And it's a grilled cheese until you make it in a cast iron pan. Then it's grilled cheese. There's grilled cheese, and then there's grilled cheese. And butter is the secret. And cast iron allows you to execute that secret. Again, we have this. Gotta get our butter. Be generous, because it will get absorbed. You hear that sizzle? Put this in here, put the weight on it, and let the cast iron do its magic. So you want to keep an eye on it, you want to sneak peek, but give it a little bit of time first to build the crust, because you don't want to start handling this bread before it's actually settled. We're putting this back in the oven, so we're really not trying to get it totally melted on the pan. We're really just trying to build that crust. Look at that. This isn't just made for TV. This is real, actual cooking. Got a little sneak peek. Yes. This is perfect. All we needed was a few minutes. Let's do a cheddar, bacon, and caramelized onion. Because there's so much going on in here, we're really gonna have to get a nice sear on the outside and then bake it in the oven. Beautiful pre-cooked bacon here. Wow, this is great. It's gonna be beautiful here. As you get more comfortable, you will see how much fun it is to make grilled cheeses, and you will have grilled cheese parties, and you'll have set up all these wonderful condiments you could put in there, and everybody puts it in there, gets it ready for you, and then you become the person that handles all the grilled cheeses. Because once you've mastered this, you're not gonna have anybody else play with it. And even when I'm making toast for breakfast, I don't use a toaster. I take the cast iron skillet, throw a little butter in there, throw your toast, flip it over a couple times, you'll have the best toast. Honestly, it's the best toast. You'll never use a toaster oven again. We could build a little bit more crust on this. I just want to flip it. And you don't want anything too heavy because you don't want to press everything out of the sandwich. Okay, so we're gonna take out this one with the tomato. Perfectly brown. No burnt edges. Hear that crunch? After you see it all come together and the way I finish it off, you're gonna say, wow, I see what he's talking about.
Have you been fired from your job? Do you now need affordable family health insurance? Want coverage as fast as tomorrow? We have it. Affordable family health insurance with no long-term commitments and flexible payments. Medical bills can add up overnight. Could you afford that right now? Now is the time to get the health insurance benefits you need at an affordable fixed monthly cost. Call now to lock in your low monthly rate.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you. Call 800-884-9325. That's 800-884-9325. Call now.
And I'm so excited to share this with my family and friends. I believe that this is the best way to make grilled cheese. You will have a crust on this grilled cheese that people will be surprised that it was made in a cast iron pan. I will show you how to get there. So we have another one here we're gonna make, and this is really fun. This really shows you what you can do. So we have Parmigiano Reggiano here, which is a sharp cheese here from Italy. A little bit of this fresh mozzarella, just to add a little bit of softness to it. And then we're gonna put a fig jam. Like this really takes almost like that baked brie type of idea. And we're gonna just put this in here. And this one is really gonna be something special. Perfect. Put the weight on it. Takes time, but it's really just heat management. Medium heat should be perfect. Cast iron allows you to really distribute that heat. Let's go check on that. Oh yeah, here we go. When you see that cheese coming out the sides, you know you hit it out of the park. Beautiful. Woo! Let's put this in the oven here. Let's finish this up. And don't worry about the cheese that goes in the cast iron pan. It'll come right off. Wow. Hear that crunch? Look at that cheese just coming out the sides here. Put it back in here. And we have a thing of beauty. This is gonna be delicious. And I'm so excited to share this with my family and friends. So many people ask me, hey chef, what do I do with a rusted cast iron pan? Everyone tells me, oh, I had a rusted pan, so I threw it away. Why would you throw it away? No reason to do that. All you do with a rusted pan is you add a little bit of oil, like this, and you're gonna see, you see the color now, okay? I'm gonna show you, after just rubbing it, how we can eliminate, magically, that rust. And you would think that this was a magic act. And sure enough, look at that. Now, it's not ready to be cooked on, but I would take this and heat it up for about a half hour, get the oil saturated into the iron, then you wipe it down again, and then you reseason it with a thin layer of oil, and you're set to go. That's the magic of cast iron and oil. The most important part of a cast iron pan's life is the seasoning. After you've used a cast iron pan, if you don't have anything that stuck to the pan, okay, you can just towel it. Grab a paper towel, any type of rag, and you're just gonna wipe it down. After you've done that, you take a little bit of oil and you rub it back in. If you wash the pan with soap and you have it, stuff that's been caked on, cooked on, cheese, scrub it out, wash it, towel dry it really well, because even if you put oil on top of that thin layer of water, it will still rust. Dry. Make sure it is dry. Then you take a nice thin layer of oil, cooking oil, corn oil, vegetable oil, any type of vegetable lubricant will work. You do not want to use olive oil, as olive oil, over time, if you don't use this pan within a few days, it will go rancid. Take a towel and you're just gonna rub it in here. Leave a nice thin layer. If they're a little extra, don't worry about it. When you grab this cast iron pan again, you're gonna take another towel and you're gonna wipe out the excess. Now your pan will last forever, as long as you follow these 3 simple steps. Wash, dry, oil, and then you can start making your amazing meal. After you see it all come together and the way I finish it off, you're gonna say, wow, I see what he's talking about.
Here's an important message from the US Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. US Med. Better service. Better care.
I've got an offer to tell you about to provide home security for your home for less than $1 a day. For real, with no installation or equipment charges. And this is from a company rated #1 by a leading consumer research company. For less than $1 a day with no other costs, you can get your home secured. Plus, get a lifetime equipment replacement warranty. You need protection for your home. Call the Home Security Hotline right now.
Have you been fired from your job? Do you now need affordable family health insurance? Want coverage as fast as tomorrow? We have it. Affordable family health insurance with no long-term commitments and flexible payments. Medical bills can add up overnight. Could you afford that right now? Now is the time to get the health insurance benefits you need at an affordable fixed monthly cost. Call now to lock in your low monthly rate.
Here's an important message from the US Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. US Med. Better service.
Nothing like a cheese pull in your chicken soup. I bet you never thought of soup in cast iron. Today, I will show you how to make my cast iron chicken soup. And we're gonna start it from scratch with beautiful breast of chicken. And we're gonna lightly flour it. Just a little bit here. We're gonna cut little strips of chicken. We got a cast iron pan. They're nice and warm here. So we're gonna start with strips of chicken. Just gonna add a little bit of color to the chicken, a little texture. In the meantime, we're gonna get a little bit of olive oil in the cast iron pan. And we're gonna put these strips of chicken in here. This is a really nice hearty soup. It's a soup that also has a little bit more substance. I'm gonna season this up a little bit with some salt. We're also gonna use a jalapeno. We only need about a half of one. We're just adding, this is what really gives it that little kick, and when you eat it and it's hot, it really clears out your nasal passages. Now you could take the seeds out if you really don't want any heat, but I like it a little bit spicy. And sometimes jalapenos aren't even that spicy, so just gotta be careful, but I like a little spice. So we're gonna brown this chicken up, get a little quick cast iron sear on this chicken. And you don't have to put the hot pepper in here if you really don't want. Okay. We also, with this, we're gonna add a little bit of onion. We're gonna thinly slice some onion. Really thin, about a half an onion. Okay, then we're gonna add some garlic. Okay, and we're gonna slice this also very thin. This really adds a nice aroma. Never too much garlic. We're gonna stir this around here now. We're gonna add a little cast iron magic to this. Put it on a hotter burner now. Want to soften this up really well. So like I said, it's a really hearty soup. It's a great soup for sharing with friends, family. You serve it right in the cast iron pan. After you see it all come together and the way I finish it off, you're gonna say, wow, I see what he's talking about. Now you could also use chicken that if you make chicken soup, just take all the chicken off the bone and you could use that also. So you can really use any type of chicken. If you want to just use dark meat, just breast. Today we just use breast. So if you're not making your own chicken soup and you're just buying the broth, you would just use chicken breast. Or if you buy a rotisserie chicken, you have leftover, use that in this, as long as you have a good chicken broth. So now we're gonna add our chicken broth. And we're gonna add a little bit of tomato sauce for color. We're gonna bring this to a boil. So this is a perfect accompaniment to the grilled cheese we're making. It's a beautiful fall afternoon, and I feel that this soup works best for days like today. So I'm excited. I have my daughters and friends coming over, and we have this beautiful picnic set up outside. And this is the perfect soup to go with cast iron grilled cheese. So you want to taste your soup as you go. Even though I added a little bit of salt to the chicken, if you're using a low sodium chicken broth, you might want to season it up a little bit as you go in stages. You might think that this spinach isn't going to fit in here, but we're going to finish it with spinach and some mozzarella cheese, and we're going to have a beautiful cheese pull. You can really smell the jalapenos in here. really beautifully spiced. So we're gonna add our spinach now. And this cooks really fast. And then I finish it. And this really gets really hearty and fun as we add this mozzarella cheese. And you'll see nothing like a cheese pull in your chicken soup. This is why I love cast iron cooking. After you see it all come together and the way I finish it off, you're gonna say, wow, I see what he's talking about. We're gonna talk my favorite, meat and potatoes. We're gonna get this amazing crust. I'm gonna show you the technique on how to achieve it. It's a contrast of textures. That's what we're creating here, are textures. Once again, if your potatoes don't sizzle, it's not cast iron. Little love, little patience, and a whole lot of cast iron. I'm Attilio, the Cast Iron Chef, and I'll see you in the next one.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you. Call 800-884-9325. That's 800-884-9325. Call now.